Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Donna and I am the Creole Crafter. Today I have 4 Valentine's Day DIY projects, so let's get started. DIY number 1. Here are the supplies that you need. I have apple barrel paint in the colors light pink and light lavender. I also have Valentine's Day ribbon from Dollar Tree, a cardboard heart that I cut out of a piece of cardboard, and a mason jar sign that I already painted with the light pink. It had some type of, the paper and the glitter and all that on it from Dollar Tree. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our cardboard heart and we are going to give it a coat of the light lavender paint. Next thing we're going to do after that dries is we're going to measure our ribbon across the mason jar, and we're going to cut it and hot glue it to the center of the mason jar. And our heart has dried. We're going to hot glue that to the center of the ribbon. And I went to my Cricut and I cut out a phrase. And what I'm doing right here is I'm just weeding it and putting the transfer tape on it. And I'm going to transfer it to the very top of the mason jar. If you don't have a cutting machine, Dollar Tree also sells peel and stick letters. Also, you can find them at Walmart, also Hobby Lobby, or you can use your own penmanship if you choose to add words to your piece. And the wording that I decided on was the same is my heart is full. Right here I'm just showing you that I added a bow to the top and a little pink bow out of some yarn that I had to the top of the heart. And there it is. And I think this came out absolutely adorable. I also added a pink button. You guys know I love my little buttons. I added a pink button in the center of the bow. DIY number 2. Here are the supplies that you need. I have some jute twine from Walmart, apple barrel paint and burnt umber and born red. I also have one of those Valentine signs from Dollar Tree with the hearts and I think the donuts on it. And I also have a galvanized heart from Dollar Tree. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take one of the hearts off of the sign, pull it off, and we are going to take the paper off of it and we will be painting it. Okay, I decided to just sand my heart down because I was having a problem getting that paper off. It was really stuck to that little heart. So what I did was I sanded it down and I just went over it with some of the paint and painted both sides, one side in the born red and one side in the burnt umber. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the tags, the bow, and the heart off of the galvanized heart. The heart with the little hands, we're going to take that off. And then we're going to work on the galvanized heart. Yes, because I will be distressing it to make it look kind of old and worn. And I will be using the burnt umber paint to do that with. And I use a sponge to put the paint. And the paper that's in the center that you see there, I left it there because I know hot glue and that galvanized, they don't really like each other. So I left the paper there so I can have something to attach the heart with on top of the paper. Let me take this time to thank all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You are so deeply appreciated. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Hello and welcome. If you're new, just stopping by. Anything in this video that you like, give me a big thumbs up. And also consider subscribing so you too can be a part of my YouTube family. And I love you guys to the moon and back. Yes, I do. Now right here, what I'm doing is I'm just going around the out edges of the heart to make it look all rusty and dirty and farmhouse-ish, like it's been out in the weather, y'all. Yeah. And of course, if you decide to do this project, you don't just have to do this step. If you don't want it to look all worn, like it's been out of the weather, you can just skip this. And I really didn't care for that sheen, that shine. I didn't think about it until after I was looking at the final project, and I said that I should have dulled it, toned it down a bit. But right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking the little heart, and I'm gonna put jute twine around the edges of the entire heart. So right here, I'm looking at it, and I took the sandpaper and I distressed the whole entire heart, so it can have the same look as the galvanized heart. Okay, so I placed it in the center of the galvanized heart, and I thought it looked kind of plain. My eyes just weren't happy. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking the jute twine and I'm going to create a design on the front of the heart with the jute twine. If you decide to do this, just wrap the twine around the heart to create whatever design your heart desires. And that's what I'm doing here. And I have one of those burlap flowers that I got from Dollar Tree during the summertime, and I'm just going to embellish it with that. The heart needed a little more character and a little more dimension, so that's why I decided to do that, because it was just looking a little bit too plain. And I'm just using hot glue to attach the burlap flower. And I'm going to use some hot glue to attach the heart to the center of the galvanized heart. And I'm going to attach the original hanger back to the sign and the original bow. And I am going to add a button. So I looked it over and my eyes weren't happy. So I decided to take the original bow off and add a bow that I liked, that made me happy. And I used some of the Valentines ribbon and some of the lace ribbon from Dollar Tree. And I also put the button back. And now my eyes are happy. And I think this came out absolutely adorable. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Excuse me. Okay, DIY number 3. Here are the supplies that you need. I have apple barrel paint in that light pink and bone red, some of the black chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree, some puff hearts from Dollar Tree, and a truck from Dollar Tree that I got during the Christmas time. The little trucks with the little Christmas trees in the back of them. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to take the tag and we're going to cut that Christmas tree out of back of that truck. And I'm going to use my utility knife and score it a few times and then just pop it right off. And I'm going to take that black chalkboard paint to paint the tires, and that's what I'm doing here. And I have a little story that I'm going to share with you guys. When I got ready to edit the video, now look at this. This is me sitting there, and my head is, but look, I am falling asleep. Look, I'm sleeping. I'm sitting straight up and I'm sleeping. I started editing my video, and when I started editing, I looked at it, and the duration time said 3 hours. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Why is this 3 hours? Never even realized that I had went to sleep. And look right here. I woke up and I grabbed some candy, and I'm thinking maybe the candy will wake me up. So I put a few pieces. I put a few pieces of candy in my mouth, thinking that'll wake me up. I went back to sleep, and I slept another hour. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this has ever happened to you guys, where you are so exhausted where you go to sleep while you're doing a DIY project sitting straight up. And this is what happened to me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just wanted to know if any of you guys have ever experienced this. But back to the DIY project. So what I did was I finished painting the car. Finally woke up. Our car truck. Finally woke up and finished painting the truck. And here it is. And I used my own penmanship. And I wrote the words, "Loads of love, hearts 25 cents." I took my sandpaper and I went around the entire truck, and I distressed the edges of it, completed the tires in black, and I took the little puff hearts and I stuck a toothpick in them, and I hot glued them to the truck. You'll see that in a minute. But if any of that has happened, have you ever gone to sleep at the craft table? Let me know. You guys, I slept for a whole entire hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that happened. But yeah, I have so much going on with me right now. I do work a full-time job, and then I have a second job, and then I have this. So sometimes I am totally exhausted, but I don't stop. I do not stop. I keep going. And as I have said before, this is my passion. I love this, and I want to do this for you all. So, sometimes I'm just exhausted. But anyway, I'm just using some hot glue to attach the little puff hearts to the back bed in the back of the truck. And I didn't like the way that was looking, so what I did, I took some masking tape and I put it over the toothpicks, and it for more security and to give it a better look. And I painted the back of the truck with the barn paint to give it that finished look, so it can look more professional, just in case somebody should happen to pick it up and look at it. And there it is. And I think this came out absolutely adorable. Although I slept. I took a nap on it. I did. But yeah. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope you like it as much as I do. DIY number 4. Here are the supplies that you need for this DIY project. I have some Valentines Day napkins, but I'm going to change my mind and not use them. I also have some super glue wood glue from Dollar Tree, apple barrel paint in white, and apple barrel paint in burnt umber. And those napkins also, you can find those at the Dollar Tree. And I have 24 tumbling tower blocks and 2 of the crates, wooden crates from Dollar Tree. Tumbling tower blocks came from Dollar Tree too. Now, the first thing that I did was I took the tumbling tower blocks and I glued them together. I had 2 sets of 2 glued together, and then I had 2 sets of 4 glued together side by side, and I have 2 sets of 6 glued side by side together. And I did this to create legs for the crate because I'm making a riser out of the crate. So right here, all I did was use super glue to attach the legs to the bottom of the crate. And I would suggest using a more permanent glue. If you planning on gifting this or selling it, use a permanent glue. This is for me, and when I place it, where I'm going to place it, it's going to stay in that one spot. So that's why I went with the hot glue. But right here, as you can see, I'm just showing you where I place the legs. I put the 4 single tube on the bottom of one crate, and I'm taking the 4 tumbling tower blocks, and I'm putting it on the inside of one side of the crate. And then I'm going to take the other crate and take the tumbling tower blocks where I glued 6 together, and I'm going to hot glue them to one side, the bottom of one side of the other crate. And you'll see in a minute why I did that. I'm just going to take that crate and hot glue it to the 2 legs that's on the inside of the other crate to attach it together. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm in my paint shop, and I'm going to give it a couple of coats of the white paint. And I know my paint shop looks different, but I had to do some rearranging in there, and I'm sorry about the lighting, but I haven't finished my little paint shop work area just yet. I have to adjust the lighting and stuff. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Now that the riser is completely dry, I just dressed it with the burnt umber paint. And I'm showing you here that I'm not using the Valentine's Day napkins. I'll put them aside and use them for something else. I'm going to take those same puff hearts, and I am going to hot glue them around each crate, the top crate and the bottom crate. Yes, and I'm going to use hot glue to do that with. Now, this riser can be very, very functional. I mean, you can place it anywhere in your home. You can style it absolutely anywhere. On a table, on a shelf, on a counter. And you can store anything in it. You can style anything in it. Candles or whatever you have, knickknacks, whatnots, whatever. This is a very functional riser. And there it is. And I think it came out absolutely adorable. And I just styled it with some candles and some of those felt flowers from Dollar Tree. And the little space underneath there, you can place something under there like I did there with the heart from Dollar Tree, the standing heart. It's very, very functional. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And here's the final reveal. Here's everything. Alright, thanks for watching. If there's anything in this video that you liked, please give me a big thumbs up. Also consider subscribing. And if so, don't forget to hit the notification bell. And always remember to get lost in what you love.